morning, everyone. So, today we are meeting after a very long time. We are going to learn a poem, The Road Not Taken. As the title says, The Road Not Taken, it doesn't always mean the road. These are the daily choices one makes in his or her life. In our daily life, we have to make many choices, such as what to eat today, what to wear today, where to go today, etc. But these choices don't make any difference in our life. But some choices make a drastic change in our life, which can change our whole life. So today we are going to learn a similar poem, The Road Not Taken, which is written by Robert Frost. The poet is standing in a forest where he has to choose between two roads. Being a single traveler, he is confused whether to take the first road or to take the second road. So let's learn the poem. The Road Not Taken. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveller long I stood, and looked down the way as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. So what the first two lines are saying is that two roads, two roads were diverging in the forest. But the poet, being a single traveller, could not travel both the roads at the very same time. And be one traveller long I stood, and looked down as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. The poet can see far away to where the road was leading, but after a certain point, due to the undergrowth of the tree, which means a group of tree, because of which we cannot see ahead what is ahead of the road. So also the poet could not see what was ahead of the road due to the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, being it because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. Let's look at the first two lines of the stanza. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim. The poet thought that maybe the second road had better opportunities, but then he looked at the second road. He looked at the second road. He looked at this road now, the second road, which was seeming attractive because it was grassy. It had greenery all around it. He thought that if the same number of people had walked on the second road, then that road would have been the same as the first road. Let's look at the third stanza. And both the morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I mark the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. So the poet is saying that both the roads were seeming equally attractive and equally beautiful, just because he didn't know what was the destiny, what would be his destiny after choosing one of the roads. So he was very confused which road to take. In leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I marked the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way. Now what the poet is saying, that he marked the first road, which was not, which was in which many people had walked, and the leaves were trodden, the leaves were dried, etc. But then when he chose the second road, in which there was greenery all around, there were trees, there were plants, he chose the second road, which was unique, and marked the first, which was not very attractive, for the another day, but doubted. He questioned himself, would he be able to ever come back? Because he knows that how one choice, one way leads on to another way, and there is no coming back. Let's look at the fourth stanza. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. Let's look at the first two lines. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. So the poet is thinking that he would be telling his journey after a very long time, after many years, to maybe his grandchildren, that yes, he took the second road, which was less traveled, which was uh, in which there was greenery all around. There was greenery all around. So that has made all the difference in his life. Now the end of the poem is ambiguous, because the end is not clear whether it is positive or negative. So what we learn from this story, from the poem, is that we have to make choices in life very carefully, because after we make a choice, there is no coming back. One choice leads to another choice leads to another choice, and this chain continues. And after this, there is no coming back. We cannot come back to the same place we were. So, we have to make choices very carefully, otherwise, we have to regret it. After making a choice, we have to work hard with full dedication and determination to reach our destination. Thank you.